There was a point in my life when I was in school and I used to hate the way I looked from top to bottom. I'm not even kidding, and I'm going to list it down for you what exactly I used to feel about each thing. Starting with my hair, I hated my curly frizzy hair. I thought straight hair was super hot, and I used to use those straightening shampoos and conditioners to get a straighter look, and that actually damaged my hair. Cut to now, I love my curly frizzy hair. I don't straighten it often, and if I do, it's just to get a good new look and not because I hate my hair. Second, my eyebrows. I used to hate my non-existent eyebrows. It is very light. I always thought of other girls who had super thick eyebrows and it framed their face, whereas I was an eyebrowless froggy. Cut to now, I love them. I don't have to go through the pain and hassle of getting them threaded frequently, and instead I can fill them and shape them however I want it. Third, when I was in school, I used to hate the color of my eyes. I always thought that I have an eye color which is not flattering to my skin tone. I always wanted to see me in black eyes, and I thought that will suit me more. Cut to now, I love my natural color. It is unique. You can't put a pin on it. If it's light brown, green, it's like a mix, and I love it. Fourth, I used to hate the shape of my eyes. I thought I had super round, froggy eyes. Made me look funny. It's like bulging out. Cut to now, I love my froggy eyes. I still call myself a froggy, but in a good way now. It's cute. It's very Indian, big, huge, round. Fifth, my nose. I hated my nose. I thought it was too thick, too wide. I remember I have used something very funny and embarrassing. I used to use those paper clips which you use to put a bunch of papers in, and I just stick it to my nose, just feeling and hoping that my nose will shrink in size, which is so bad. Cut to now, I love my nose. I don't think it's super wide, and even if it is, I love it. It makes me unique. I don't have those smaller, really tiny model noses. I have a nice long nose and I love it. Sixth, my face shape. I hated my face shape. I thought I just look like an egg all the time. I'm too chubby in the cheeks. Cut to now, I love my face shape. I love my high cheekbones. I like how chubby I am. I was just born chubby. I was meant to be chubby, and I have embraced it now. Sixth, my skin color. I always thought that I have been getting tanned over the years, and for some reason, especially in India, being fair is equal to being pretty, and I felt that too. That was my mindset back then. So I used to get those creams which claimed to lighten your body, but it did nothing. Cut to now, I'm completely okay with my tan. Instead, I go out in the sun, I go out at the beach. I'm the first person to get into the water when I'm at the beach, so I don't care about it now. I think that tan is equivalent to great vacations now. I genuinely believe that every color is beautiful, and I don't fixate on getting my skin lighter and lighter. I now feel every skin color is beautiful, and you just need to embrace what you are born with. I used to hate my dark knees and elbows while I saw other girls or celebrities with the most perfect and even-toned bodies. Cut to now, I love it. I don't care about it. Having dark knees means I have lived my childhood well. I have fallen down while playing. That's just a part of a normal childhood, and I do nothing to lighten it now. I was constantly fixated on my weight. Every single day I used to weigh myself and write it down, and I was a normal lean girl, and I used to think that I am getting fat, and every single increase in my weight I used to get really worried. Cut to now, I don't even weigh myself. Now I gym or I do my workout just to stay fit and toned. I don't really have a perfect ideal weight until and unless I'm feeling great, I'm feeling fit, and that's all that matters. This just goes to show you how much you cared about looks as a child, and how the things that you hated about yourself are actually the things that other people loved. For example, my eyes. I used to hate the color of my eyes, and that's one feature that I always got most compliments on. Cut to now, I think that was very silly of me to think of all those things. Now, not only have I embraced the way I look, but I am also much more confident in my own body. Of course, I still have some days when I feel like I'm the ugliest person ever, and it gets very difficult for me to come out of that situation. But I'm going to share with you why exactly we feel like this, some tips to get out of this, and how looks are not the most important thing about you. If you think while everyone else is out there getting a glow glow up, and there are days when you have a glow down, you hate yourself, you would feel so uncomfortable in your own skin and body, you think you're the ugliest person in the world, then this video is for you. I'm going to divide this video into 4 segments. First is going to be the root cause, second is going to be self-acceptance, third is going to be external changes, and fourth is going to be some bonus tips. Let's talk about the root cause of why we feel like this. Growing up, there was a constant urge to look pretty and good because a lot of time the prettiest girls in school got the most attention from everyone. They were popular among the teachers, kids, everyone. So most of us think that is the goal to have. We compare ourselves a lot to others who are loved, who are popular, or celebrities who have the perfect skin, perfect hair, and we need to stop that because it is 2024. They spend so many hours on looking like that. They have a hairstylist, makeup artist, hours of editing goes into the photos or the videos that you see, so you can't compare yourself to them. They also get many treatments done, which is okay if you are into that business, if you have so much money. That looks like something that you would do, because with anything you always have to paint the best picture. If you want to sell something, you have to make it look like the most amazing, aesthetically pleasing product. So that's why they do that, so no hate on that. There are also many who are naturally beautiful, but there are also so many celebrities who don't have the perfect skin and body, and it's so refreshing to see when they show that. So if you find you are always comparing yourself to the people on Instagram, the celebrities or the influencers, then make sure to unfollow them. Make sure to not go into explore page where you will find such people and you will start comparing yourself and feeling bad about yourself. Unfollow them or delete Instagram, have a detox, do what it takes for you to start the journey of self-love. Or if you don't want to delete it, start following more people who are showing real struggles, real issue, maybe body positivity or bad skin days, people who are suffering with acne and all. There are so many people out there who are showing their face filter free, who are discussing about their struggles, so you will find it relatable. You won't think you are the only one who is struggling through something, so you need to change the people you follow. Many times people are also very worried that they are ugly and they will never find anyone. Dating life would be difficult for them, and let me tell you, if that is true, if people start dating people just on the basis of looks, then that's a very bad foundation to start with. That is such a shallow thinking. Ask yourself this question: do you want to be the prettiest girl in the room or the most handsome guy in the room and nothing else? Do you really think that's a good goal to have? Is there nothing else that you can bring to the table? There are so many personality traits, or what makes you you, or what are your strengths that you bring, what is unique about you, or what's something that you're good at. There are so many things that are more important than just your looks, and I want you to hammer that in your head. Many times if you are out, there are also people or your own relatives who always point out the flaws on your face, which just makes you feel so insecure. You just want to go home and hide your face. But on such days, I want you to love yourself extra. If you want, give it back to those people and tell them that that's not the most important thing about you. Don't let anyone tell you that you're ugly or fat or your skin is getting bad, because of course you are aware about it. I know it gets very annoying. I'll make a totally different video about it, but on such days I want you to show you extra love, because it's very easy to love yourself when you're perfect, you're feeling great and you're in your best shape and form. But on the days when you feel low yourself or someone else makes you feel low, those are the days when you need to show yourself some extra love, because that's when you'll have true and unconditional love for yourself. Let's talk about self-acceptance. Now, a lot of times you just have the spotlight effect. You think when someone is looking at you, there is a big spotlight on your face highlighting all your worst features or the problems that you have. That is not the case at all. When people look at you, they look at you overall. The things that you're so worried about, people generally don't even notice those. And for the most times, it's generally not such a big deal as you think it is. If you are feeling ugly, talk to yourself in the way you would to a friend, or if your own child told you they are feeling this way, you would be so kind and uplifting to them. You won't say like, oh yeah, you are looking ugly. You would be so uplifting. You would tell them that their quirks make them unique and you appreciate it about them. So why not tell the same to yourself? Stop throwing yourself a pity party even if you are having a low day. Know when it's getting too much of a pity party and then snap back out of it. The reality is that you don't look at yourself for the most of your life. Other people look at you. You look at yourself only when you're looking into the mirror. But other people look at you all the time. So don't do things to please others. The flaws that you see, other people mostly don't even notice. Let's say someone has a gap in their teeth. You can still be the most charming person. It doesn't come in the way of your desirability or your success. And your body is doing so much. It's taking you everywhere. It's normal. It's doing the things that it's supposed to. So be grateful for it, right? Instead of picking every single thing that you hate about yourself. Third is going to be external changes. Now, if you want to get anything done to your face, if it will elevate your confidence, then go ahead and do it. But not because you are ugly right now. I think it is very important to accept and love yourself first before going out and doing something to completely alter yourself. Things like working out or eating healthy promotes self-love, and no one can convince you to start taking care of yourself apart from you. Trust me on that. When I was small, I used to eat a lot of bakery products. I used to finish a whole packet of hide and seek in one go in one day, and I was getting so out of control and really very chubby. So many people used to tell me to start working out and do something to get my weight back on track, but I never took it seriously until that day when I went out to shop some jeans for me, and I looked at myself in the mirror and I just felt ugly. I felt like something had to change. It was getting so out of control, and after that I started taking fitness seriously. I love working out now. I love how it makes me feel light. So if you want to change something, do it for you and not for others. And at the same time, with the whole process and journey towards self-love, I want you to love and embrace every single phase, because it's just like how life is never always like this and you always go through your ups and downs. Same happens with your journey towards self-love. It won't always be getting better. You will have your lowest lows and your highest highs, and when you're at your lowest, you need to be there for yourself to show yourself love and try to come out of that phase as soon as possible. Some bonus tips to really help me not feel ugly. 1. Saying affirmations every day. If you start your day telling yourself that you're beautiful, you're intelligent, you're smart, you're worthy, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful inside out, that's what you're going to feel for the rest of your day. Affirmations are so underrated but so powerful and life-changing. Second, be your biggest cheerleader. Now, I can make and I will make an entire video about this, but I want you to be your biggest cheerleader when you're feeling low or even if you're feeling great. Always hype yourself up. You don't need validation from anyone. Tell yourself, even on the days that you're not feeling good, that you're beautiful and you're cute and perfect the way you are. Spend some time on grooming yourself every single day, because that will just shoot up your confidence. List down the quirks that make you you and adore them. Find others who look like you or who are dealing with the same issues like you and find inspiration from them. If they have the same issues like you do and it's not coming in their way, they're not stopping from living their best lives ever, then why are you wasting your time focusing on it so much? 6. Look at yourself in the mirror today and tell yourself that you're beautiful, you're hot and worthy. Last tip is to give yourself a big hug today and appreciate exactly the way you look, your skin, your body and everything about yourself. Now we're at the end of this video. I hope these tips help you for the days when you're feeling really ugly. Leave down a comment if you use any other way to accept the way you look and master self-love towards your appearance. Subscribe for more such videos and don't forget, you're beautiful just the way you are.